Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday. Let's get this music pulled down, switched on over, boop, to my pace, hat off. The plan for today is going to be continuing on our most recent chat pick game, which is Crusaders of Mind Magic, selected by our very own captain. On a Friday, we made some decent progress, I think. We made it through the first handful of quests, made it to the woods, and yeah. Let's not dilly-dally any longer. The good old CMM, Spirit of the Woods. Let's load her and get on in. Analog sticks. We want the analog sticks on for this one. I still find this game to be really cool in the fact that it pretty drastically alters your control scheme if analog stick is turned on. Like, pretty frequently you'll see games that will change the way they work if analog stick is on, but it's usually just they take the D-pad controls and put that on analog stick and then nothing else. This one actually adds specific D-pad movement, which is very cool to see. They really are just coming from the trees. Ooh, he's squishy. Just a squishy little guy. Yeah, we should probably prioritize taking out every enemy. Weird concept, but I think XP is probably good for us. Especially with these very easy to kill ones. Yes, that's the button. Goodness, the real platforming challenge. Here we go. There we went. Alright, I would like some uppies again, please. Oh no, this was a terrible mistake. I really should have taken out all the little plants first. Well, goodbye half of my health. Alright, let's try this one more time. Ooh. Almost overshot it. There we are. Hey, why you facing the wrong way, buddy? Wowza, that's no good for the old health. There we go, that's what we wanted. Beautiful level ups. Yeah, we're not doing too hot in this area. Oh no, not the bees. Goodness gracious, that bee attack is savage. Whoops. There. At that. Okay. Oh, we sliding. Oh, we big sliding. Good. Yes, try to run away. The fool, the buffoon. I do still feel like it probably would have been a better idea for us to select a faster weapon than the hammer, but boy, am I fully committed to the hammer at this point. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, he's casting the bees. See, this is why bees are at the top of the predator food chain. There is no known counter to bee. Oh, cool. Okay. With that level up, we can now use 2 casts of regeneration. That's really all level ups are doing for us. It's just finally giving us enough MP to use 2 casts of regen. More earth gems, 69 gold. Nice. We're doing pretty okay damage. I'm pretty far from describing it as good damage per se, but it's pretty fine. Okay, I think we probably have enough, yeah, other potions that I can warrant swapping back. Beautiful. This is a save point. Nope, that's a little guy. Very fortunately, it seems like we're able to stun lock enemies, which is really nice. But what was that heroism? Wasn't an item. Press X for items, select. So it seems as it, oh no, heroism was a spell. Okay. All right, I get you, I get you. I'm assuming that's a spell that just allows us to hit real hard. Dare I say, cause big doinks. He's never gonna see it coming. From downtown. Million miles away. Oh god, there are multiple. Oh no, and they're throwing bees at me. You know, I'm gonna be the one who's so bold as to say it. Throwing bees at someone, kinda rude. A little uncalled for, if you ask me. Okay. On one hand, I do feel like we're getting stronger. On the other hand, I feel like the enemies are scaling much faster than us. Looking at strong and quick. Good and not bad. Hey, buddy. You doing okay up there? I don't think he was doing okay up there. Alright, that's a pathway. I still don't know what these gems in the trees do. We found a couple of them, and maybe they're just set dressing, but they feel like they're more than that. Alright, 2 pathways. A good adventurer always goes left. Oh, hey, what are you? 2 restore potions. 2! It's so cold that you got to work your laptop and answered emails from your bed. Yeah, it's a little chilly out there. How you doing today, Double? Hope the cold isn't getting you down too much. Don't you worry, I'm here to keep you toasty with a little bit of Crusaders of Might and Magic. I didn't have to look over and check the title of the game, and I resent the accusation. You see, it's mornings like these that make me question those people who are the cold room, lots of blankets type of people. Because if your room is already cold, there is a 0% chance that you are getting out of bed when it's... Golly, let's check the temperature. What are we sitting at right now? 3. There's a 0% chance I'm getting out from under the bed when it's 3 degrees outside. I was talking to one of my partner's cousins, and she was saying how even in the dead of winter, she leaves her window cracked a little bit, and I simply cannot understand that. Like, I get it if it's middle of summer, your room's real hot, crack the window, put a fan in it, get that nice air blowing in. I am called to park. My wares are for sale for the right coin. Are they actually, though? Can I actually purchase something? It seems as though the answer is no. You never played this before, but it kind of reminds you of Medieval. And you also have an idea that they remastered that game. Not only did they remaster Medieval, they brought it to, they ported it to PSP, they ported it to PS3. Sony absolutely loves porting Medieval because the Medieval fans will always buy it again. We've still yet to play Medieval 2 on stream, but I've heard quite mixed things about it.
How could an ill-born slow one have eluded our defenders?
Oh, I'm pretty fast.
Actually, a few did get a piece of me. Jad warned me, but I guess I didn't listen, so...
Jad? He sent you?
That he did.
Why?
The ogres had captured him, along with some of your other people. Looks like they're starting a regular slave trade. Jad thought you...
The ogres managed to capture about 7 of your people, so I killed 40 of them in order to get here.
Kinda hard. I see. What is your name, human?
Bruce Campbell.
But Drake's the safest.
It seems I have underestimated you, Drake. You must be a man of extraordinary talents.
Nah, I just got a big hammer.
Trading favors. Jad said if I got to you, you'd help me track down that ogre leader.
I got a big hammer, I dipped it in dry ice.
Even you might need help to break through those gates.
Is that an offer?
Perhaps. But first things first. Our traditions do not allow us to assist a lowborn. You must become one of us in order to receive our aid.
I think I'd rather run the gauntlet again.
Spirit of the wood waits you. This way, human. You know, for being called a dasher, he's walking pretty slow. Just kind of a casual saunter. Just doing a little stroll. Like they say, a medieval fan is born every minute. They come out of the womb holding a copy of Medieval for the PS1. I can't explain it. Oh, gross. Oh no. That's 100% a bee generator. I don't want to get stung by the bees. I am the spirit of the wood. Welcome to your test, human. To pass is but a simple thing. Touch the heart of the wood. To fail is to know death. Okay, is there like a save point I can touch first? All right, let's do. Goodness gracious. Well, rip all my resources, I guess. Ooh, actually, yeah, a backflip might get it done. Let's swap over to a mana potion. Pop that, let's pop this. Regen should be able to outpace the bees. So I don't need to use healing potions of any kind here. You have passed the test of spirit. Now you must pass the test of blood and bone. Seek out Tamris. Yo, it's time to test my bone. Who out here testing they bone? Blood rune and body shield. Okay. Well, blood rune and body shield aren't runes or shields. Who could have seen this coming? Damn. No secrets in the log hole. Also, hey Captain, how you doing today, bud? I hope you had a good weekend. I'm out here not saying hi, I'm slacking.
Thoughts about involving my people on your raid on the ogres.
Mind telling me one?
Though no one more than I would like to bring vengeance on those monstrous fiends, we are not a people for frontal assault. We hit
Ah,
and
you're
run
looking
with
for that
no
backle
setback.
assault. Got it.
Our style is not suited for such close-in fighting. Our losses would be large.
Or maybe you don't have the belly for it.
Maybe
challenging
you're
my
a
position as
coward.
Dasher Prime, Lowborn. Have a care, Drake. A challenge means we fight until one of us yields or dies.
And if I win, I become this Dasher Prime thing, and your people obey my commands?
In this matter only, my title is given by the spirit of the wood and cannot be stripped from me. But I warn you, as Dasher Prime, I am the fiercest of my
I hate to break it to you,
Others have
buddy.
challenged
I
me
have a
before,
pocket full of
many
potions.
stronger than you, and I have fought them all to the death, no matter how many times they cried ye.
Yeah? Well, when this is all over, you're gonna have to tell me what that word means.
So be it.
Oh yeah. Oh, we fighting. Oh, we big fighting. Get over here, buddy. I've got regen up. You can't hurt me in a way that matters except for hurting me in a way that matters. I wonder here. Hold up. Let's... That's the one. Can I freeze snap him? Nope, he's immune to freeze snap. Okay. That's good information to have. Oh golly, let's get out of here. Pardon me, kind sir. I would like some health, please. Oh god. Oh, they're following. Come on over. See, this right here is the high octane action that the people expect from Crusaders of Might and Magic. Is he looping? Oh no, he's moving, okay. I'm having a hard time telling if I'm actually, you know, dealing damage. Ooh, golly. Boop. Ugh. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. So you too can play at this backflipping game. Yeah, I'm still unsure if I'm actually dealing damage or not. It's making a sound effect when I hit him, albeit a very crunchy sound effect. Granted, I should probably be expecting a crunchy sound effect when I'm hitting a creature made out of wood with a hammer. So I'm not seeing any blood splatter either, which is a tiny bit concerning. Okay, we're seeing blood now. Hold up, there's some blood flying. Does fire work against him because he's wood? I'm sure fire would, but our fire spell is weak. Hold up, I'm seeing blood now. I think we might be cooking. I think for some reason, since he was a wooden creature, he was immune to ice. Got him. All right, new quest unlocked. GG, thank you, thank you. You know, he really had us in the first half, but I feel like we pulled it together there, and I just like to thank God for the performance. So you've made the mistake of starting to watch the MCU Infinity Saga from the beginning, and you gotta say, maybe it's nostalgia giving you a totally unique hot take, but the early MCU is fantastic. Just the right mix of campy and cool and rule of cool. So Captain, when you say from the beginning, are you talking chronologically? Are you diving right into Captain Marvel, or are you starting with Iron Man 1? Or I guess chronologically it's probably the first Captain America, right? God, if I knew how to buy items, you guys would really be in for it. Start with Iron Man's release order. Okay. Crusaders of Might and Magic ps1 shops. Okay, that's probably not what I was looking for. Sure, you're what I'm looking for. Control F, shop. I go to the big room, yada yada yada. On your way, you'll find the free snap spell. So if you happen to hit the shopkeeper, run like mad, picking up some great new gear. It's time to talk to the dwarves. Okay, so nothing here. Buy, maybe? Okay, we've got 3 instances of the word buy. Gems come in light, dark, mind, body, water, spirit, earth, air, and fire. They allow you to buy runes for your equipment. You can give water and gems by killing elementals. Nothing here is telling me how exactly I'm supposed to purchase something from the shop. How do I shop? I've only ever seen the early releases in the MCU. I fell off kind of around the second Avengers movie, and I'm sure I missed a good amount of the other releases while they were happening. But like I had a decent enough time with Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk. They were, like you said, just completely rule of cool and not entirely CGI. Welcome. Oh. We are glad that you chose to fight the ogres that have invaded our woods, although the Dasher race cannot be fully destroyed unless the heart of the wood itself is destroyed. They outnumber us, surely, and our skills have been tested sorely. I wish to assist you further in your travels, and thus I provide you with this Soul Bastion amulet for your weapon. Its power strengthens your soul, enhances the sinewy and sharpness of your mind. Although I know you pursue your own goals for your own reasons, my people and yours face a common foe now. Good luck to you, hero. We will see you again. Yummy! Soul Bastion spirit weapon. Is this an actual rune? Hell yeah, it is. Yo, we got that pink hammer. Hell yeah. Oh, you better believe I'm excited to use that pink hammer. Hold up here. I just had a thought. Let's, Crusaders of Might and Magic ps1 manual. Show me a PDF of that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. God, shout outs to the high resolution scan of this manual that exists on the internet. Look how huge this is. All right, let's see here. Warning before reading, blah, 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 blah. Maybe zoom out a little bit. It's zoomed in too much. Oh, woeful beginnings. God, this font is going to be impossible for me to read. Chosen heroes starting. All I wish to know is how to buy from a shop. In-game functions, spell, talisman, shield. Duskwood, Glacier, Drake. I'm glad Celestia has just 2 whole paragraphs about her, and Drake here is just... is the hero. You know, you'll figure it out. The Dashers, the Yetis, the Grubs, the Dark Lord Necros. Excuse me. Saving your progress. Ah, merchants. Okay. To purchase an item, simply press the square button. Simply press the attack button. If you have enough gold and or gems, they will be deducted automatically. And the message will display completed transaction. Okay. So according to this, I can just walk up to this potion here and do that. And apparently it should just work. When you first enter a shop, you will see the available inventory arrayed on shelves for display. From these, you select whatever fancies you at the time. Generally, you may select from a collection of weapons, armor, shields, items, and talismans. To select items, first you must be in first-person mode. That was the wrong button. Okay. There's the problem. Alright, Dasher Nut. Increase metabolism and heighten reaction times and speeds. That's pretty cool. 600 gold and some spirit gems. Rune shield. Effective against spirit magics. This armor talisman enhances protection against magic. Alright. Can I see how much gold I have? Did not want to load game. I swear, if that just loaded in my most recent save, I am going to go full jonker mode. Oh, thank goodness. It did kill the music, though. It's okay. Nobody wanted music, right? Item. Okay, yeah, I've got a hefty chunk of gold here. You don't mind the increase in CGI in recent movies, as CGI has gotten better, allowing for more epic and interesting characters and settings, powers, abilities, weapons, etc. But you don't like that they allow movie makers to take the lazy way out on more mundane effects or custom designs. Like, particle effects are often just so much better than from an immersion standpoint. Things just have more weight, heft, grittiness when they are real, even if they're just a veneer of CGI on top. I think my biggest problem is just the fact that it's gotten to be simply too much, to the point where you kind of get a form of desensitized to it. Like, these moments that are supposed to be unbelievably epic are just sort of lost on a person when, oh no, he's falling through the air as if he might hit the ground and die. It's okay, it's just CGI. He'll just rocket himself up, it'll be fine. But like, if at some point in the movie you're fighting on top of a tower and then he gets tossed off a building, it's like, oh no, he's falling. This is dangerous. There's actually a concern here. Okay, so runes and talismans get automatically equipped to our character. That's good to know. I would like to purchase just way too many of these. And also just way too many of these. You cannot hold any more of this item. You cannot hold any more of this item. You cannot hold any more of this item. Okay. 50 healing potions, 50 mana potions, 50 restore potions. All right, y'all, we're feeling good now. How much money do we have left? We still have 400 gold left. Love it. Hey, y'all, I learned how to shop. Alright, what's my quest? What am I doing? The Thunder Clan. Penetrate the lair of the ogres and find the Serpent of Regency. Find the brigands in Darkwood that stole the Scepter of Regency. Recapture it and return to Prince Dane. Okay. So those two will get completed just right next to each other. As soon as we finish one, we'll have to just take the staff back, and then that's finished just as easily. Ow. Hold up. Let's go back and have another chit chat with Mr. Man and see if he has any information about where the ogre's lair is. Because we have a blessing from the tree spirit. But yeah, I would agree recent Marvel movies feel kind of lazy in terms of the way that they tell a story. Oh no, he's just standing there? Okay, yeah, he's just gonna stand there. And it really is wild that these movies that are absolute box office blowouts everyone seems to love are the ones that are so unbelievably lazy and just copy paste. Somehow seem to keep pulling people in. Also, they're just too long. I've gotten flack for saying this before, but I'm sticking to my guns here. I don't think a movie should be above an hour and 50 minutes. I think there's a sweet spot there in the 90-minute mark that a lot of movies used to hit, but these days they really don't even try to strike it anymore. Blame Dances with Wolves for extended movie times, or Braveheart, or Titanic, or any Avengers movie. The way that I've described it to people is movies these days have kind of been hit with the Marvelification of things. Everybody's just trying to have that next big epic Avengers that goes on for 3.5 hours and then has 4 other movies that go alongside it. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't want that. Give me one cohesive 90-minute experience and then let me go home. I'm tired, I want to go to sleep, I've had a long day, I didn't get a nap. Like, that was my problem with Wicked. I thought Wicked was a phenomenal movie. I thought it had really good characters, the soundtrack was fun, it had beautiful visual effects, they weren't too over the top. But good golly, I think that movie was like 2.5 hours long, maybe almost 3 hours long. Which is just ridiculous. Dancing with Wolves came out first. It was really a topic of conversation when it came out and was over 3 hours by 1 minute. Ah, the classic 3 hour and 1 minute. Like, people were actually protesting such a long runtime. People seriously question if moviegoers would whole rate it. What, how many VHS tapes did it take to, tolerate? There we go. All right, that makes more sense. How many VHS tapes did it take to have Dances with Wolves on it? Because I have a, I've got a copy of Titanic on VHS and a copy of Braveheart on VHS, and those stand out to me as movies that are split throughout 2 tapes. Is Dances with Wolves really the Final Fantasy VII of the VHS world? That lad exists on 3 separate tapes. Oh. That colorful crystal that I didn't understand is a teleporter now. Of course, how did I not know? It's so obvious when you don't think about it. Two, usually, though, they did sell a VHS version they had edited down. As you said, there was a concern that people wouldn't like a 3-hour-long movie. Oh, if only they still had that concern today. Oh, I love this song. Hello, save point. How long is Killers of the Flower Moon? Yeah, 3.5 hours. I've heard nothing but positive things about Killers of the Flower Moon from people who have watched it. They're like, oh yeah, it's a great movie. Oh, would you recommend it? No, not at all. But it's a great movie. Yeah, I enjoyed watching it. 3.5 hours. I'm gonna be happy watching my 1.5 hour Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly comedy movie. Oh lord. I may have the power of nature on my side, but he can walk ever so slightly to his left. Good golly, this guy got the schmoves. Well, thank you. I will take a healing potion. Okay, this looks like a breakable wall, though. Nowadays, they're like binge watching an entire season in a single sitting, and like it, you slothful consumer. Yay, no attention spans. Woo! I don't know if you guys saw, but the I think it's Hulu put out a new season of their Goosebumps series, and they didn't make the mistake that they made with the Justin Long season. This new one has David Schwimmer. They didn't make the same mistake they did with the Justin Long series, where they released it in 2 parts. I don't remember where I was reading it, but I 100% believe it, because I also did this exact same thing where I watched the first half of that season of Goosebumps, and then when the second half wasn't immediately available, I put the entire series out of my memory and still haven't watched the second half. So they did the arguably smarter choice with this new season and put out the entire thing at once, so that the people, they can binge. Let me tell you though, I don't mind the whole only watching 1 episode a week structure that TV used to have. Even with only watching shows through streaming platforms, oh hey, she left. Wacky. Even with only watching shows through streaming platforms and not through like proper syndicated television stations, Alex and I have still been going through a handful of series just 1 week at a time, like Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, Jeopardy, High Potential, things that are actually airing, but we're watching through streaming services, and I don't mind it. It's nice on Friday to be able to sit down on the couch and go, hey, we have a new episode of Celebrity Jeopardy. Let's check that out. I think it might also be a matter of, since the entire season isn't released at once, we don't just binge right through it all at a time. You get that weekly graze, so instead of just plowing through and then the next day being like, oh man, what do I watch now? Instead, once a week, you're like, ooh, happy little treat. This is nice. I like it. I don't mind a nice weekly little treat. Oh no. Too many lads. Why? Why must there be 2? Well, time to find where they deload at. Somewhere around here. Yep, somewhere around there. Jesus. Now this is gaming. We can just put the controller down. We're perfectly fine. Oh no. Oh no, we can no longer put the controller down. Alrighty, y'all. Before we beat up these big boys, we are rounding out hour 1 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen, play some music while we run a couple of ads. We'll be back in just a second, folks. I will see you on the other side. Hello, Fubar? My play button doesn't seem to be working. Oh no, never mind. This song just starts out very quietly. Okay. Enjoy the tunes, y'all. We'll be back in just a second. I'll see you guys on the other side. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Let's get back to it. Oh boy. You get back here, big boy. I think we've managed to pull the other one away, so we only have to worry about fighting a single lad right now. And good golly, even the single lad is a little bit too much for us. Nope, it's two. This is getting out of hand. Now, there are two of them. One down. Man, I feel so much safer now that I've purchased 150 potions. Wild concept here, but buying 150 potions really does make you feel safe. Hey, Ashley. How you doing today, bud? It's good to see ya. Hope everyone's weekend treated him well. Let's go this way. Seeing as the ogres have respawned, it makes me feel as though we're on the right track. Ow. Oh. Ah, we're fine. We're fine. That's what people who buy guns say too. Man, I feel so much safer now that I've got 150 guns. Alex was watching a YouTube video the other day of some guy playing a pawn shop simulator of sorts, and he was a British man who had to buy a bunch of guns for his pawn shop, and in doing so, he realized that guns at times aren't super expensive. At which point I'm just sitting there like, oh, this man's getting the total American experience. Like, how much do you want for this gun? $120. $120? That's reasonable. That's not that bad, actually. Your gun availability is terrifying. Yes. Yes, it is. Trust me, Shlee, I know. I'm the one that lives in it. Ooh, full up on potions. Oh, I already picked up that healing potion. Guy who's only ever seen Iron Man. This music's really reminiscent of Iron Man. I don't know, getting big boss baby vibes from this game. Yeah, let's not get too deep into political discourse. Let's just say, damn, shit sucks and is scary right now. Let's keep stream as a happy place. That being said, I do keep running into this issue where I'll kind of be just having a time scrolling through Discord, looking at everyone's game discussion, seeing people talk about the books that they're reading, and be like, all right, yeah, this is a nice place. And then I hit a channel that's just talking about political discourse, and I just slump in my chair. I don't want to see how everybody's voting on these bills that are going to drastically alter the shape of the country for the worse. Instead, I want to see the guy in the video games channel who's out here talking about Legend of Mana. Which, let me tell you, so over the weekend in one of the Discord servers I'm in, I saw a guy talk about how he's been playing the Legend of Mana remaster. I'm gonna call it a remaster, despite the fact that I asked him, oh, hey, are you playing the remaster or the original? And immediately pushed his glasses up with, actually, it's not a remaster. It's a re-release with improved graphics, controls, saving, music. I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah, you are cementing the fact that this is a remaster in my eyes. Just, you can keep trying to quantify it however you like. Let me tell you, this argument here, not a very good one. That's the definition of a remaster, right? Yeah. Thank you, Schlee, for being so smart and handsome to understand something that this internet person could not. But yeah, I'm just sitting there like, so you're telling me that this release here has reworked music, controls, mechanics, quality of life features, graphics, and some other stuff, and it's not a reworking, reimagining, dare I say, remaster? Weird little guys on the internet are gonna be weird little guys on the internet. I guess is the take home at the end of the day. It's a remaster only if it's made in the Remastros region of France, otherwise it's just sparkling reskin. Too true. I saw a post the other day of, you're not a lesbian unless you're from the Lesbos region of Greece, otherwise you're just sparkling gay. Which may be my favorite variant of that meme. Man, where'd the music go? I don't think this guy's gonna figure it out. I don't think Shrek over here is gonna figure it out. That dude needs to untwist their pants. That's the same individual that back when they were playing through the original Armored Core games for the first time, I asked them if they were playing like Armored Core 1 on the PS1 and then the sequel, and once again pushed their glasses up and went, actually Project Phantasma isn't a sequel to Armored Core 1. Like, I swear to all that is fucking holy on this planet, buddy. Dave, you were the exact kind of person who needed to be stuffed in a locker more in high school. You know, there are some people out there that haven't gotten huge swirlies for being absolute nerds, and it shows. How to piss people off in 10 words or less. I can piss someone off in 2 words, and it's just, actually. Yo, we got dashers here. Oh, Lord. We also got ogres who just won't stop throwing fireballs. Hello, yes, I would like to not be here anymore. Goodbye, my planet needs me. I think what it boils down to is the less pedantic somebody is, the more I respect them. Oh, that hurt. I didn't realize these ogres could talk. Get him, Mr. Dasher. Heyo, level 8. Damn, our health bar is getting a little insane. Actually, game show fans be like, great reference. Is there a switch somewhere around here? Hey, Mr. Dasher, you see a switch around here? Pardon you, sir, I'm on the hunt for a Nintendo Switch 2, please. Alright, that's not breakable. Unless you're talking about the Kingdom Hearts timeline, at which point you gotta be really pedantic. I don't respect the Kingdom Hearts timeline, just like I don't respect the Zelda timeline. Both of those feel like the kind of thing where it was just sort of a corporation after the fact. We're going like, no, there's a story here. There's always been a story. We've been playing this from day one. Yeah, it shows. When you have 3 different timelines that all exist because a hero succeeded or failed, that's definitely the sign of somebody who planned well. The real story were the friends we made along the way. Thanks, Mickey. Oh, hey. Fun fact, if you just leave and come back, the door sometimes opens. There's gonna be so many broken Joy-Con ports on those. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell you the last time that I actually undocked my Joy-Cons off of my Switch. Like, I have a Pro controller, and I'm just using that. I never use my Switch in portable mode. So, you know, I have the off feeling that I'm not going to run into an issue with ruining the docking ports of my Switch 2. Wait until you play Ring Fit Adventure. See, Morgan, you want to hear a fun fact? I now live with Alex, who also has a Switch. So we have her Joy-Cons to use if we ever need Joy-Cons. So we never have to undock mine. Also, I'm just going to use my Pro Controller for Ring Fit Adventure. I'm going to take the leg strap and just slip one of the handles of my Pro Controller into it. Fascinating. So she has the fancy green and purple ones. My Joy-Cons are just black. Why would I use my boring base Joy-Cons when I can use the fancy ones instead? The cool looking colorful ones. You really want the pink ones, but you can never justify buying a second set of Joy-Cons. Oh, you can't justify spending $80 on controllers that will undoubtedly drift. Yes, wacky. You know, I'm still using my PS1 controller from when I was a child. This controller is a solid 25 or so years old, and it is holding strong. D-pad still works perfectly, analog doesn't drift or anything like that. Good point for the new console is they should get a lot cheaper soon. Should is the operative term. I doubt I'd be able to find it. I saw a post the other day of a guy in a used game store who found a basket filled with a bunch of old Game Boy Advanced manuals. And each of the manuals was going for like $30 to $40 a pop, just the manual. The one he was showing in particular was an Aria of Sorrow manual that had like an $85 price tag on it. Granted, it did have the caption, "Complete your collection today." Bananas, absolutely bananas. I kind of like this game loop now that I have max potions, where anytime I find a new potion, ooh, big boy. Anytime I find a new potion, I just use the old one. Wowza, he hits hard. Okay. This guy is not messing around. You know what I think the issue is? His axe has that green glow on it. That means he has a bee enchantment. Much like in the rest of the game, the bee enchantment is just as powerful as the bee magic. Oh, he running. Oh, Lord, he running. You get back here. Now this is gameplay. This is a boss fight if I've ever seen one. Terrifying to buy GameCube games in 2025. Yeah. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Big enchantments. $25 to $30 does seem to be when the price starts to hike up again. It's that nice PS4 era right now that you can get for a decent price. Is this the staff I'm looking for? Oh. All right, we got the scepter. Really? That right there was the ogre boss. He hit me real hard twice and then just got stuck in a corner and we killed him. Oh. Oh, he back. Why? Why do you run away? Did he cast regen on himself? Oh shit. Well, I'm pretty sure I just hit that dasher, so it looks like we have made an enemy. God, I'm getting mixed up in a battle that is well beyond my abilities. Dude's out here putting regen on himself, throwing fireballs, casting bees. I think I now know how every other enemy feels when I just cast regen on myself and run away. This is what it feels like, isn't it? I'm starting to understand. You know, our regen spell actually hasn't gone up in level in a while. It's been a little bit, to the point where I think, what is this, level 5? I think level 5 might be the max level. But yeah, the struggle with GameCube games even goes beyond just buying the games themselves. If you try finding a GameCube controller for more than just a nightmarish amount of money, you're going to be looking forever. If you buy shitty ones, it'll still be $20. You know, whenever I'm talking about purchasing a controller, I'm always meaning a first-party controller. I'm not talking a third-party Pelican white GameCube controller with a turbo button or anything like that. I mean, in strictly first-party GameCube controller, clicky analog stick, the real deep shoulder buttons. Everything a person could want. You feel called out. Morgan, if it makes you feel any better, I also had a third-party Pelican controller growing up. My brother was the one who got to use the first-party controller whenever we would play Smash Bros. I had to play with the real gross third-party controller that didn't have an analog stick cover, so it was just hard plastic digging into your thumb. The stuff that nightmares are made of. Let me tell you, I also have a very distinct memory of, as a child, playing Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus on the PS2 with my brother, and also having to use an off-brand controller, one that had a very sharp and stiff D-pad. It wasn't nice and smooth like a typical Sony controller. So I would have to roll my thumb from down to forward in order to do any of Saw Bad Guy's ranged options, and I would get a blister like right there on my thumb. Just the worst unpleasant time. Get dead. Whoa. Lad's out here throwing fireballs. Okay, I actually want to try something real quick. That's the button, that's the button. Cool. Okay, I can up the level of my magic, even if it doesn't hit any enemies. So anytime I have a potion that is just kind of sitting on the ground waiting to be picked up, I'm just going to switch to a different kind of magic and level it up a little bit. This seems like a decent plan to me. Golems for days. Let's not die today. Maybe it's a good idea not to die. Just a thought, though. I would like your earth gems, please. Oh, another earth gem. Don't mind if I do. We're swimming them. 10 earth gems? Wow. Big fan. Lurking getting food. Enjoy your lurchly. God, when Alex was headed off to work this morning, she finally saw what I've been having for breakfast, which, oh wow, has been a mixture of Greek yogurt, peanut butter, like extra chunky peanut butter, and protein powder. It's essentially just been protein sludge, which I like it. I think it's tasty. Walmart was having a big sale on vanilla protein powder, and I don't really like the vanilla protein powder in shake form, so I've been taking it as an additive in breakfasts. Anyway, she took one look at it and went, "That looks and smells disgusting." Like, I don't know, I think it's tasty. It's like a little vanilla peanut butter treat. Tastes kind of like the filling in an Uncrustable. Honestly, you wrap that bad boy in some dough and fry it. Not a soul on this planet would hate it.
Someone has stolen King Aiden's body. It was discovered missing from the Morning Shrine. Dane is searching for it now.
Have you seen Tor?
No. He's not been seen since you were here last. Prince Dane said he'd be searching for him as well.
Here's hoping he doesn't find him. Tor's the rat that's been gnawing at your throne.
Yes,
Oh,
we know,
Tor.
but he is still a prince, and Dane wishes him brought to justice here at the throne.
I've been thinking about that. I've started wondering if Tor might have had a hand in the old king's death.
I know Tor is a spiteful cur, willing to throw Carantha into chaos, but a patricide?
And his father's murderer too, I'll bet. You should be ready to take over the throne yourself if Dane is killed.
That's not how it works. Only a Stoneheart can ascend the throne, and only the one with the strongest control.
Control?
Over the stone
Control.
elementals. Their might has defended our realm for as long as Carantha is.
Oh, are the stone elementals the thing that I've been murdering on my way up here? We really are just causing a wake of destruction.
And raise them from the rock around us. The scepter you now hold is the focus for their power. With it, Prince Dane could have stopped the rebellion easily himself. Without it, we continue to fight this bloody civil war.
So that's why the
Civil War? Just like Captain America?
No. That poses another mystery. The elementals are quiescent when not controlled. Something else is disturbing them. And without the Stoneheart family here to control them, the elementals are completing the destruction that the rebellion began.
This all makes sense to me.
Soon, all Carantha will
You're speaking the truth, I get it.
choked with rubble.
But yeah, we really are just leaving a wake of destruction in our path. Every time that we enter a new area, we kill just so many little guys and then get to the point where we get plot. And like, the little guys you've been killing, they're our best friends. We raised them from when they were wee pebbles. Like, oh, yikes. I'm sorry to say, they're, not alive. Locate and rescue Prince Dane and Prince Tor so they can stop the elemental scourge from continuing. Okay. Thought you were gonna say you're taking it as a suppository. Wait, Captain, is that not how you intake your protein? If we put enough powder in it, then we can roll it up into a nice little ball. At which point it's so easy to take. Note to self, do not stand on an active fire. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Well, don't mind if I continue to freeze snap just a little bit. There we are. Two potions, two. When was the last time you had an Uncrustable? Probably high school. It's probably been a solid damn near a decade since I had an Uncrustable. Morgan, are you a big Uncrustable enjoyer? You out here day in and day out crushing them Uncrustables? Yeah, realistically, it was probably around the time that I last had a Hot Pocket, which had to have been high school. Just quite some time ago. I remember them fondly, though. Okay, so I just want to let you know Protein Sludge does not taste to you like the filling of an Uncrustable. See, you're probably right. It probably tastes nothing the same, but good golly, my brain thinks it does.
Take a look at our shelves and see if there's something there you might like.
You two have been busy. Let's see what you got.
Oh, you might want this. Fire Talisman and Fire Armor. Cool. What are you selling here? Plate Armor for 5,000? Half Plate Armor for 2,200. Can I not purchase this shield? Tower Shield, 350. It's gonna be a meh from me. Thundermaker. Don't have enough gems to buy this. Answer weapon with the power of lightning. You already own this item. You already own this item. Yeah, my brain does a lot of weird things in terms of tastes since I can't smell. It just sort of, it fills in a lot of the gaps where I don't have the ability to fill them in myself. So the mixture of peanut butter, Greek yogurt, and vanilla protein powder, yum yum, tastes like Uncrustable. Wow. What if I just stand still and keep swinging? I'm gonna swing my hammer like this, and if you walk into it, it's your own fault. Like, I probably exist in a weird synesthesia sort of way in terms of tasting food since I can't smell. But hey, I make things that I think taste good. And that's really what matters. That being said, in terms of spices, I've been on a huge thyme kick recently. There's something about just copious amounts of thyme and a little bit of rosemary that makes every sauce taste better. You got this, buddy. Oh no, he doesn't have this. My belief in him was a mistake. God, one of Alex's friends was over for the birthday festivities that we had over the weekend with the rest of her family. And her uncle asked what we learned this week, because he was like, yeah, you should always be learning something every week, you know, just classic old man things, pretending to be wise. So I'm like, yeah, this week I learned that jarred garlic is absolutely disgusting. And her friend was like, the jarred garlic you have is only bad because you bought the cheap, gross stuff. If you buy it from Costco, it's so much better. I was really just sitting there like, you know, I don't think it is. I'm gonna go out on a whim here and say that all jarred garlic is probably created equal, since they need to have an extremely high acidity level in order to stop the, I don't know, botulism spores from taking over. I doubt that your jarred garlic is less acidic than my jarred garlic, and you know what my problem is? It's the acidity. But yeah, no more trying to cut corners with jarred garlic for me. We are a fresh garlic household come hell or high water. Oh, Lord. Oh, he's throwing fireballs. Let's swap to you. Let's swap to you. And just keep tossing them. Ah, shit, I didn't use the... All of that was for nothing. Honestly, better player won. Truthishly, better player won. Yo, level 9. Yo, level 9 Warhammer as well. Pork for pulled pork is now in the slow cooker. The slow cooker. Hell yeah. I've got some ground beef thawing in the microwave. I'm gonna make quesadillas tonight. Oh shit. They tossing axes. That's what you had for dinner yesterday, my man. My apologies to anyone out there that doesn't like the endless conversations about food. I hate to break it to you. When my brain isn't thinking about anything, it's thinking about food. Which, honestly, if you don't want to talk about food, this probably just isn't the stream for you. Food for thought, something like that. Just have simple beans on toast. Once again, challenge to spot the British person in chat. God, my brother, for some reason, thinks that any food that doesn't have American origins is just the fanciest food that has ever been created. So beans on toast, extremely fancy. Bread sandwich, so fancy. Your brother's a weird little guy. Yes, he is. Like, I've legitimately seen him take a piece of bread, toast it in the toaster, and then put it between two slices of bread and say, it's a traditional English meal. It's called a toast sandwich. It's very classy. Oh, wowza. We got automation? We got cannons up in this? That's not a thing. I'll have you know here. Toast sandwich. Actually, I'll have you know. That right there, the good old toast sandwich. Origin, United Kingdom. Region, England. Trust me, it's fancy. Good news, you have tacos? Hell yeah. What the? Yo, my controller's going crazy right now. I went from oops all health to oops no health there. Alright, how far back did that put us? A bit. Not a ton, I think I'm like 4 or 5 enemies. See, you've gotten quite a lot of pots. So, Kami, we learned how to buy items. Which means we just filled up on 50 of every type of potion. And now anytime that I find another potion on the ground, I'll burn through all of my magic so that I can then... Oops, full magic. Oops, another potion. I'm feeling very safe now. Smart, honestly. We didn't know how shops worked for the entirety of our first play session. I had to end up looking up the manual to figure out how to use shops. So we had a solid 5,000 gold in our pockets, which one potion cost 25 gold. So we were in a decent position, we'll say. Got him. What's down this path? Unbreakable rocks, don't mind if I do. Right, yep, that's the drill dozer. Okay. You want them to go real fancy, tell them to make a crisp sandwich. What's on your crisp sandwich? It's just 8 saltines sandwiched between 2 pieces of bread. I'm gonna be real, I can't imagine something more off-putting than just a bunch of saltines in between slices of bread. That's the kind of food you eat when you have the flu and you can't keep any solids down. Oh, not those, your chips. Ah, French fries. Okay, got it. Man, you guys know what's a really powerful combo? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some nacho cheese Doritos on the side. I don't know what it is about nacho cheese Doritos and peanut butter, but it's such a good blend. I'm not saying put the chips on the sandwich, but having them just on the side, ooh, it's so good. No, you mean like packet chips, Lay's, etc. Around here we call them elevators. You can't shoot me because I can walk in a straight line. How's this game been otherwise? You imagine an improvement over the last three? Oh yeah, so much of an improvement over the last three. It's been kind of cheap at times. It feels like the enemies are pretty overtuned and hard to deal with, but for the most part, if you know how to buy potions, you're gonna be okay. Eat star. Oh no. He has the ultra power of walking ever so slightly to the left. Ah, I see two can play the throw stars game. You made a bacon sandwich the other day because you found out it was real and not just Discworld nonsense. The extent of British food knowledge, so you feel you've learned a lot today. Crisp sandwich, beans on toast, toast sandwich. Beans on toast is my go-to joke. Like, yes, that is a legitimate British food, but it's just the joke I always go with because it is a very absurd thing to hear about. I'm sure it's delicious. Like, I love beans, I love bread. I'm sure combining the two is just absolute decadence. But referring to something to be as British as beans on toast is very funny to me. You always think of it as black beans, but it's more like baked beans. Yeah. Holy shock. It's baked beans, but the American baked beans just don't taste right. It has probably something to do with sugar or salt content. Hoo hoo hoo, don't mind if I do. Alright, before we spam magic and then pick up this regeneration potion, we are rounding out yet another hour of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen, play you some music while I run a couple ads to get rid of pre-rolls. We will be back in just a second, folks. Enjoy the tunes. I will see you on the other side of this break. Be back then. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. You know, that Arceus song kind of was a bit lost on me with me only listening to the left channel. So I only ever have my my left headphone in, which meant I didn't hear any of the song that wasn't just drums. All I was hearing there was just do, 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 do. Like, wow, this isn't a very great song for the, you know, god of all Pokemon. Nah, it turns out it's just on me. Goodness gracious, they're everywhere. They are everywhere and they are problematic. 69 gold, let's go. Gotta head out now, have fun surviving the dungeons. Thanks for stopping by, Ashley. Hope you have yourself a great rest of your day. Yeah, there's a very particular reason why I always downmix my actual game capture into a mono channel. It's so that I can, you know, hear the game that I'm playing properly. What the fuck? Good golly, these dudes out here throwing lightning bolts are messed up. Ow. Game says, oh, you think one of them is messed up? How about 3 of them? Which I say, yes, 3 of them are also messed up. Thank you for asking. They, in fact, have not gotten less messed up. The problem of bees was not solved by the addition of yet more bees. Man, it's been a hot minute since I've watched Dr. Bees, or honestly any YouTube animator content. Oh, that man went flying. I watched just a boatload of Harry Partridge growing up, and Ego Raptor, Oni and G, all the good old YouTube animators. Potion staying? Oh yeah, that potion's staying. Oh, they're all staying. Okay. Ooh. 4 shockwaves now? Is that even legal? I am going to min-max the ever-living hell out of my character. You guys aren't even ready for my character to become minimum Maxwell. It's an easy grind. It is an easy grind. Speaking of easy grind, Kami, how'd you like the ending of Radiant Historia? Did the game blow you out of the water? Fucking A. Oop. Oh, golly. 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. Had to blow my nose real quick. Yeah, when I played through Radiant Historia, there was a point partway through where the game was just entirely lost on me. Like there were no novel concepts anymore. So I ended up just putting the DLC on that gave me an accessory that boosted my XP gain by like 50 or so times. And let me tell you, made the experience more tolerable. Weird concept. When you flip on God mode, it makes the little, you know, annoying bits of the game more tolerable. You're late for work? Drive safe, Morgan. You're going into work early today. Damn, there is a cat outside my door screaming. She wants in. She wants love. You wish you had the White Chronicles so you could go back in time and save yourself 40 hours. Just wait, you're gonna have more fun with Dragon Quest XI, I believe. Okay. This is just a big loop. Everyone, we found the big loop. Back again with the jumping. Oh, you better believe we're jumping. There it is. How you doing today, Sizzle? Good to see you, bud. Hope your weekend treated you well. How was everyone's weekend? You guys do anything fun? Oh, that gate locked behind me. I very much spent my weekend doing all of the housework that I had neglected for the past couple of weeks. So we finally got all the dishes taken care of. I cleaned out the fridge, cleaned up the bedroom, took care of the basement, did the cat litter, everything. That's nothing new. Oh, I also did all the laundry and folded the laundry. I didn't just do the laundry and then put it in my hamper downstairs. I actually folded it, hung all my shirts. Out here being a big responsible adult, doing big responsible adult things like laundry. Folding laundry isn't a real thing. Nah, that's... Not folding laundry is just propaganda perpetuated by Big Iron. They really just want you to not fold your laundry, so you got a bunch of wrinkly clothes and then you have to bring out the iron. That's exactly what Marty Robbins was singing about in his hit song, Big Iron. He was warning us about the dangers of propaganda. Trust me, I know. I studied the tapes. You doing pretty good. You went to a music event, met some online friends. Hell yeah. Loved here. It says, was this one of your goth discos? Ah, there's a hole. Kami, as soon as you said your internet was exploding, I got a little bit worried. The last time somebody said their internet was exploding, it was an issue on my part. It's not me this time. Woo! I didn't inexplicably drop 30,000 frames in the span of 4 minutes. Oh, Lord. Oh no, you know it's you. They sent you a text about it. Ah, the classic. Okay, there's got to be something behind this bookcase, though. This Scooby-Doo-ass bookcase has to be... Yeah, I can see the pathway behind it. That's got to be where the path we're going down is. Is there a button anywhere? Yeah, we can't just break it. Maybe we have to find a button. You know, if I was ever going to design an ominous villain keep in real life, you better believe I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to put large, just menacing spikes everywhere. Nothing screams villainy like having just huge spikes all over the place. Nothing new around here. There was nothing up above. Is this just once again another loop? The loops, brother, the loops. Yep, here are the cannons again. Well, we found another loop. Can't break the cannon. Maybe this isn't where we're supposed to go. We crave the loops, brother. Well, I've got some good news for you. We're gonna keep looping. Just call me Punch the Monkey, cause I'm about to be Lupin the Third. What's the goal right now? So our current quest is to find Prince Dane and Prince Tor and give them... Oh, I don't think it actually shows up in my items. My goal is to find the Dwarven princes and give them the staff that will allow them to control the stone golems again. We went and killed all of the ogres to get... Oh, actually, hold up. We went and met with the Dashers to get told to go and kill the ogres to get the staff, at which point we got the staff, and now we're trying to return it to the king. We tried having a chit-chat with the king, but it turns out that he is a touch indisposed at the moment. We weren't exactly told where the king was, but there is an implication that I'm going in the right direction, since this area is filled with new enemies, stronger enemies, new traps. Which leads me to think that I'm on the right path, but who's to say? He's on the toilet. Tell him to get off the toilet. This man's not eating enough fiber if he's been sitting on this toilet for like an hour and a half now. Dude's not eating his leafy greens. It's the dwarven way to not eat your leafy greens. Dwarves are real men, doing nothing but eating meat, drinking beer. You guys think scurvy is an issue for dwarves? You think dwarven communities have the a serious problem of rampant outbreaks of scurvy? I don't imagine there are many citrus fruit that are growing below ground. You think they're more worried about kobolds, honestly? Kobolds, giant spiders, other dangers of the pit. A Balrog showed up at one point. Honestly, losing your teeth, that's nothing. A pack of kobolds catch you without your weapon on hand, and good golly, you're going to be losing a little bit more than your teeth. This is a nice little touch. If you're walking around and you don't see that there is a hole here, it plays a little wind sound effect to indicate to you that there is a pathway. Ow. Ow. Stop doing that. Also, ow. Button up above somewhere? So the answer here has to be this bookcase. You never thought of them dealing with that issue? I'm always thinking about the real dwarven issues. Honestly, it says a lot about society that people aren't addressing dwarven issues. Can you not interact with it? So I've tried pressing every button that I have at my disposal. And yeah, none of my buttons are doing anything. Oh, you didn't know you were supposed to go first person, look at a book, and then pull it just like an episode of Scooby-Doo? Typically with walls or doors like this that are shut, there's a switch or a button that you're supposed to hit that'll open the pathway. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pull a Roscoe McQueen. Let's just walk into an area, walk out of an area. If we do this enough, the door is just gonna disappear. We're gonna load too many things into memory, and the game will deload the door, at which point we can just walk through. Come on, it's easy as that. Even a kindergartner could do it. I always find it extremely funny when speedruns utilize a technique like that, where it's just sort of walking in and out of an area over and over again to just fill up all of the memory slots. Love that you can do that in OOT. Yup. Good old early Shadow Temple. Or wait, no, it's not Early Shadow Temple. It's entering the Sun Song grave without Song of Storms. Early Shadow Temple is something else. It's been a while since I've done an Ocarina of Time randomizer. I should try another one of those at some point. I get into this habit with randomizers where I get really into them and I'll play like 10 seeds in a week. At which point, after I finish my 10th seed, I'm just like, all right, I'm out of here. If you want Archipelago, hit you up. Hold up, have they added any more support for Archipelago? I know there was talk about adding Ape Escape to Archipelago. Archipelago randomizer. Let's look up the supported games. Aquaria, Blasphemous. Ooh. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, that's a new one. Castlevania 64 is a new one. They've still got Final Fantasy. They added Mystic Quest. Original Zelda, Lingo. Mega Man 2 is a fun one. They added Battle Network 3, that's fun. Ooh, they've got Muse Dash? I do love me some Muse Dash. Hoo hoo hoo. There's a bunch of unlisted games. You won't find it on the website. Okay. Is there an area that they have all of the unlisted games? Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Red and Blue. I'm glad to see they finally got Emerald and Red and Blue up and added. Risk of Rain 2 is a very fun one. Slay the Spire, that's a classic. Stardew Valley would be fun. Terraria would be fun. Yu-Gi-Oh! 2006. When are they gonna add FM? They don't have a link for it right now. Wait, you lied? Give me that link, Sizzle. Give it to me. Yeah, they're really fleshing out this list. I like it. Very fun stuff. Boop. Okay. I'm gonna try leaving this area and seeing if maybe there's just a excuse me. Seeing if maybe the king is elsewhere. Worst case scenario, I can always just load my old save. Fun fact, the game does just give you the option to load your save straight from the menu. I can just boop, load. Yeah, there are a lot of different randomizers that I could do in an archipelago. Ooh, hold up here. We got a sheet. Oh yeah, we got a sheet. Ooh, and it's a big one. Oh, there's like 35 people already in here. That's the button we're looking for. Flipwitch. Hold up. Is Flipwitch the one that I'm thinking of? Let's make sure that, yep, that's the exact one I'm thinking of. Good. Shout outs to them having 2 porn games right up here at the top. Love that. Flipwitch is great though. Trust me, I'm playing it for the gameplay. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, Faxanadu. Big Faxanadu enjoyer. Pokemon Crystal, Spelunker. That's not Spelunky, that's Spelunker. Ooh, Jack and Daxter. That's a real fun one. Mega Man X's are great. Shapes would be very fun. Free Enterprise is nice. Nobody should be playing Banjo-Tooie. Ape Escape is great. Crosscode is great. Man, I really like what I'm seeing here. Yeah, FM's in beta. Let's go. You love Banjo-Tooie. It's okay to have bad taste. That's fine. Yeah, damn. They're really going hard on this. I love what I'm seeing here. This is awesome. You see Lunacid? I'm not familiar with Lunacid. What do we got going on here? It is a 2023 game that looks like a PS1 game. A FromSoft-inspired indie dungeon crawler. Hey, Kami, it makes a ton of sense why you like this game. Oh boy, a game that looks like Kingsfield. Shush your face hole. No one wants to hear you speak. Yep. Yeah, this is looking pretty Kingsfield Eternal Ring-esque. Yo, they got a pronouns option. Based as hell. This game's based. Alright, I'm in. Say no more. Yeah, I like the way it seems Archipelago is going. You know, I really dislike how difficult it is at times to just find a video that has just regular gameplay in it. I don't think it's too much to ask to just give me a little 10-minute gameplay preview. I don't need to hear somebody talk about how when they were a child they loved playing Kingsfield. Alright, let's pop a save and then try to make that jump that looks obviously too far for us to make. You get that enough from chat? I feel like it's a little different when I'm actively asking you, please, tell me that somebody else has played this game. Anyone, where's the Crusaders of Might and Magic enjoyer? I know he's out there. Whoo! Mad uppies. I didn't realize his name was Drake Mario. Flame weapon, hey. We got a flamberge. You know what? It might actually be a good idea here to pop that on. Let's go water weapon again. Water weapon is probably effective in, you know, the fire cave. This has to be someone's favorite game. It's me. This has become my favorite game of all time. Legend of Dragoon who? Dwarf Fortress who? Tetris who? Bayonetta 2? Fallout New Vegas? Never heard of them. I'm all in on that Crusaders of Might and Magic life. Oh, he's doing a big jumpo. It does feel like I'm doing less damage now that I've switched to a water weapon. Kevin Costner's water weapon is just not doing what I want. Yeah, let's swap back to our spirit weapon. I will simply hit you in the head with my spirit hammer. Oh lord. Skin Deanna Bones. He's back at it. Nice, biggest threat's down. You coward. Get back here. I do always find it really interesting to hear what people's favorite games of all time are. Because I feel like more often than not, it's always just going to be a nostalgia pick. It's pretty rare that you come by somebody who plays a lot of video games who their favorite game of all time is one that came out in the last 10 years. You find people's least favorite to be more important. It's always something different. All right, Kami, what's your least favorite game of all time? I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Shadow Tower. Is Shadow Tower's the FromSoft one, isn't it? Yep, Shadow Tower is in fact the FromSoft one. Shoutouts to this 4.5-hour retrospective. That's exactly what the people want. How about you, Sizzle? It combines shooter and RPG elements, but Shadow Tower would be an actual game. I don't know, this is looking kind of Kingsfieldy. Unpause. You don't know if you have one. You haven't played them all. You should play Shadow Tower some more. You enjoy the gameplay though. Let me hit you guys with the worst PS1 game that I have ever played. You ever seen Crow City of Angels? Good God is that game but a nightmare. Yes, you have. That's a pretty bad one. That is the only PS1 game that we have started on stream and not finished. It's that level of bad. There is one point in particular when you, oh wowza, that did a lot of damage. There is one point in particular when you have to fight a bunch of enemies in a church that have guns. The guns one-shot you and have just ridiculous range on them. Once you take them all out, Teal. Once you take them all out, you have to ascend to the second floor and then do some George of the Jungle ass swinging on a chandelier. Multiple chandeliers, in fact. There is no indication as to what button you're supposed to press, when you're supposed to press it, but if you do not hit the correct button at the correct time, you just drop down, die instantly, and have to redo the area. Gameplay. This is set play right here. Am I doing damage? I don't feel as though I'm doing damage. But yeah, that game made me so unreasonably angry that I
King Dane,
had to stop playing it.
This way, hurry! I don't think so. They possessed his corpse while you two were out of commission. Aiden's the root. Kill him first.
He looks so much like father.
Forget it. Get out of here. I'll take care of this mess.
And they're out of here. I'm glad they went their separate ways. Yeah, Shadow Terror has instances of unavoidable damage, which, ooh. Ooh. Big Ghostman. Maybe let's get out of here. Switch over here. We know we have at least one restoration potion sitting on the ground there. Good golly. Good golly. Dude hits real hard. Aha! Nightbringer Dark Weapon. I like the sounds of that. Yo! This weapon looks sick as hell. But yeah, it's not the fact that the damage is unavoidable in Crow, it's just that there is no way for you to know when you're supposed to press a button, what button you're supposed to press. And if you die, you have to go through just the most infuriating series of rooms in order to get back there to try again. I know this wouldn't be an issue if I was playing on an emulator. I could just pop a save state and then figure it out. Do some practice runs and then not have to worry about having to redo this section over and over and over again. It's a very glowy weapon for being called Nightbringer. So you just die when you enter the area and have no clue why. Shadow Terror, you found that one of the rooms where ogres are doing an earthquake move, it hits you through the walls. Oh, there you go. And you die with having no clue as to why. Fun. That's fun and good, actually. Dare I say, that's just set play. Honestly, better player won. Death caused by enemies off screen is just good gameplay. That's what I'm saying. I'm always saying this. See, people these days just, they always expect games to be kind and designed in a way that respects them and their time, and honestly, that's a fault of the player. People are too weak and soft these days. Gotta understand that you actually need your time to be wasted. Hey, why is this crate green? Weird. You know, I think there was a lot of truth in what my brother said about game design. I don't think games are supposed to be fun. They're supposed to invoke an emotion. And I always want that emotion to be frustration. Honestly, if you're playing a game and you're having fun with it, you're playing the game wrong. I don't think people should be enjoying themselves at any point in their lives. And that's the truth. Whoop. All right, slow down, devil. We're just taking it a little bit too far. Who's ready to get shadow hammered? It's you! God, how many exploding gems are we sitting on at this point? Not as many as I was thinking. Okay. Sure, I guess. There we go. That's the refill on exploding gems we need. Yeah, it's always been tough for me to say what I would consider to be my least favorite game. I feel like for the most part, most games have at least some redeeming quality. The only reason why I say Crow City of Angels is my least favorite is just because it invoked such a viscerally negative reaction out of me that I'm willing to declare absolutes and say, yeah, this game's bad. When we inevitably finish it on stream, it's going to be a game that will more than likely be the first one to receive a 0 out of 10. Like, my lowest score of stream games is currently going to Sentient. It's the only 1 out of 10 that I've given. But, like, there are redeeming qualities to Sentient. It does interesting things. It's an extremely unique game that you will never play anything like it. Who are you? What do you want? Whoop. Yep. I'll respond to that later. Wow, way to be impartial. Jeez. Don't worry, it won't be the last. Tommy, are you telling me there might be some bad games on the PS1? They all seem like really good games to me, like Crusaders of Might and Magic. Drake, been waiting for you. Prince Dane seeks your presence. Can do. All games on the PS1 are good games. Amen.
It got a bit rough back there, didn't it?
Been through worse. Or make it back with you after the escape?
No. I lost him down a lava tube on the way back. I don't know if he made it.
Not surprised.
Oh, he definitely made it.
Well, much as I'd like to yak about your family troubles, Celestia and the Crusade beckons. Which brings me back to that little favor you owe me.
What boon does your crusade require?
We need to borrow your army.
Now? After what we've just been through?
You heard correctly the first.
Well, of course. I am... No. All of Carantar is your ally. And you wouldn't ask unless the need were great. Please, tell the Lady Archon that my forces will march to her as soon as they can be mustered.
Sounds good. I'll let her
Please tell the Lady Archon that our new mark this. Alright. Oh golly. Drake, I need you now. Come to me. I shall open the gate. Be quick. I can't wait. We can't afford to wait for long. Nope, just instantly you had... Hold the fucking phone. This lady just had the ability to teleport me to and from different locations. She could have done this the whole time. You kidding me?
The dwarves are coming, but they might be a bit late for the party.
I know. My spies have already informed me of their civil war. It's unimportant now. Events move.
You can't get past the fact that the MC's voice actor did Batman in the 90s animated series.
You do you?
The Lady Archon wishes you to find the Star of Erathia. It was lost.
He's just a cool dude, what can I say?
Ship carrying it went down over the frozen wastes to the south.
Yo,
The
let's
ship
go
was
freezer
the
time.
Seeker. Its captain, Dustin Gregor, was transporting the star as a gift.
Dustin
to the Lord Protectors
Gregor.
of the Stronghold.
You're
That's a
going
fake name.
fast for me. What's the star for?
That need not concern you now. Suffice it to say that the Lady Archon...
Sometimes you hear a name and go, yep, that's a fake name. Dustin Gregor?
That right,
That's a fake name.
Drake, if all soldiers question their leaders as much as you do, no war could ever be fought.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
Enough. An airship is waiting to get you to the glaciers before nightfall. What do you say, Drake? Are you still with the Crusade or not?
I better pick up some snowshoes.
I better pick up some snowshoes. Oh, one more thing, Drake. I've decided I no longer need these trinkets. Perhaps you could do something with them. What are they? Light shield. And? Air weapon. And? Oh, those are the only two? Okay. I don't know. I think I like the Nightbringer. Let me into the world, Jamer. Like if Mark Hamill voices one of these characters, then you will squeal. Yeah. Well, hey, we finished the dwarf prophecy. I think Steve Blum voices something in this game. Hold up, is there anything up here? Oh, yep, that's a cannon right there. Dang, this really does feel like the kind of castle that I'm gonna have to storm later. When it turns out that the Crusades were actually bad. Let's have a look-see at the behind the voice actor for this game. Crusaders of Might and Magic voice actors. Show me behind the voice actor. Here to hey. I didn't want the Might and Magic franchise. I wanted Crusaders of Might and Magic. Damn, they really just don't have the, they don't have Crusaders of Might and Magic up on this side at all. Whatever. Show me the voice talent if you don't mind. Golly, this is a little bit harder than I was expecting. Kevin Conroy, Philip L. Clark, Jim Ward. Yep, Steve Blum, additional voices. Will all be. There he is. Hold up, I know that guy. What area am I in? I'm just about to head into the Glacial Ward, I think is what she called it. I'm currently in the Citadel. But we just finished the Dwarven Volcano. I don't know what you would refer to it as. We just gained Dwarves' favor and are now given the quest to go to the Glacial Board and collect the star.
Entrance to the light.
Light.
A weapon.
Light Alliance.
It's too...
Yeah, I...
Okay, interesting. You out here looking up a walkthrough, seeing how far we are.
Welcome, Drake. I'm Corinna.
All right, Corinnia. Any of this stuff interesting to me? Not enough gems. Not enough gems. Still not enough gems. God damn it. No, I wouldn't do that. What do you mean? Oh ho ho, body weapon. Weapon is imbued with body magic and enhances your health. That's interesting. Can't hold any more. Half plate, full plate. Good golly, full plate is still very expensive. One of these days, Alice, one of these days. Bang, zoom. Full plate for me. Wait, can I actually afford the full plate right now? Hold up. Hold some to all of your horses. Is it only 5K? Fuck yeah. Let's go for it. Oh, we out here. Now we look like a real adventurer. Decked out. Metal plate armor from butt to tip. Well, we're ready for the Crusades. But yeah, the how long to beat for this game said it would take about 11 hours, and we're 4 or 5, about 7, so about 60% of the way through, a little over half is where I would guess we're at. Something around there at least. You're on pretty good pace, you think? Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. It's been a fun game thus far. I really enjoy when action games implement RPG elements. It's always a recipe for a good time. Unless you just really fuck up that last 40. I'll show you. I remember hearing a story about a streamer who was playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time and demanded not to have anybody backseat or spoil anything. And somebody came in and spoiled a bunch of secrets in Tomb of the Giants. So he decided to read the spoiler out loud and then proceed to just walk off the edge of... Yeah, I don't care about anything that you're saying. He read the spoiler out loud and then proceeded to just walk off a cliff over and over again for the next 4 hours. Which I think is very funny and just a heavy commitment to the bit. I forget where I was going with this, but great story. Also, hey Dagroth. Hey Lake Guts. Everyone's coming out today. How you guys doing? Off the same cliff? Oh yeah, off the same cliff. Just kept dunking himself off the cliff and going like, wait, is this the path that you were talking about? Is this the one? Oh, nope, okay. How about this one? Just walks off the same cliff again. Which is a level of dedication and commitment to the bit that I could never have, but I respect the hell out of. To the glacier. Ooh. You got pizza? Hell yeah. What kind of pizza you got, Dagroth? Love me some pizza.
It's not just a cold that's inhospitable here.
That's reassuring.
I'll land up ahead, but I'll have to go airborne right after. It's not safe to stay on the ground for too long.
Ain't you a boatload of good news?
Just remember, Celestia will help me find you once you've retrieved the Star of Arathia.
I know. Mighty considerate of her, huh?
Just find an open area where I can pick you up. Good luck, Drake. I only wish I could go with...
Sure.
Sure you do. You're pretty down with it as long as you make sure the guy was still in the channel. Because to keep punishing chat for somebody who has already left. I think even if the guy left, just driving home the point to everybody else. If you do this, I will make it a bad experience for everyone. Is a fine lesson to teach. It's a Red Baron mixed pizza, like a Supreme pizza. Man, I can fuck with a Supreme pizza. You give me some nicely cut peppers on there, some onions, olives. Ooh. Ooh, I'm in. I've got the ingredients for a stromboli to make this week. Ooh, oh golly, we fallen. Which, if you guys haven't had a stromboli, it's literally just a pizza that's been rolled up into a log. What's not to love about that? Who doesn't love log of pizza? Okay, yeah, they're dropping water gems, so a fire weapon probably isn't effective here. Old mortal, reveal the ancient words of passage or perish. I will not reveal these ancient words, but you know what I will do? I'll come hit you in the head with a hammer. Oh god, he has a spike shield. I fear no man, but a spike shield, that truly terrifies me. Another level, don't mind if I do. Alright, before we pop our restoration potion and get on fighting what I think are trying to be Yetis, we are rounding out hour 3 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a second. I'm going to put you guys on over on the BRB screen, play us some music while we run a couple ads to get rid of pre-rolls. If you're subbed, enjoy the tunes. If not, consider subscribing. It helps me, it gets you access to our emotes, ad-free viewing, and a 20% increase to channel points at tier 1. So you, yes you, can pick games 20% faster. If not, that's cool too. I appreciate you just hanging out. Alrighty, y'all. Enjoy the tunes. I'll be back in just a second. See you on the other side. No Fire Emblem music. None of that today. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Why am I so popular today? Everyone's out here texting me. Let's get back to it. Was there was not a purple potion on the ground. I was just putting this on as a precaution. Damn, 201 gold from a single enemy? That's crazy. During that break, I did my usual stand up, walk around, stretch a little bit, and I popped my neck in just the right way that I'm feeling good right now. I think I went backwards. There's something about just crackling your bones in the right way that feels so good. Like, I've never been a knuckle cracker. But like, popping my neck or my back, it hits just right. Now let's heal up. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back. A lot of games that have survived the ages have done so largely on music / sound. Yeah, like Crusaders of Might and Magic. Aren't you hearing this beautiful music? These great sounds? Ah, there we go. Now it kicks in. It just took a second. It's only gonna play when we're in the hut. That's funny. That is so funny. The song just kind of has a little breakdown. Okay, thematically, I really like this area. Having me walk through a glacier that has us explore through a ship, that's really cool. That looked very breakable. You're downloading the OST now. Apparently the game was also having to download the OST. Holy hell. This Eddie Gordo ass golem out here freezing me, running around, telling lies, eating hot chip. You're getting wrecked by the breakdancing monster. Love the breakdancing. You know, it happened in Tekken, it's happening in Crusaders of Might and Magic. I simply cannot handle the power of capoeira. So what do you guys think the counter to ice would be? It would probably be air, maybe? We can try air. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Heal, heal. Fire. See, it's not ice, though. It's water. Jesus, hell, I couldn't... They had me stun locked. I'm glad when I die, my controller just goes bonkers there for a second. You don't think you could handle that either? You couldn't handle someone just walking up, tripping you with a spin kick? Rotating you around in circles, giving you the business. You know, I've always said that if I were to have a superpower, I would want it to be the inexplicable ability to just do a backflip at any point. Because I feel like in any situation, if I was just able to do a backflip, like somebody is holding me at knife point in an alley, just, hey, give me your wallet. Oh yeah? I do a backflip. I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do about that. This guy can do a backflip. I'm out of here. If he can do a backflip, he can undoubtedly beat me in a fight. Not even gonna mess with him. Oops, didn't mean to drink that potion. Ooh, I never should have drank those weird potions. Hey, you get back here. Ooh. I was just kind of working under the assumption since they were water type or since they were enemies that were dropping water gems, that a fire weapon would not be effective against them. Yeehaw is a cute sound that Americans make. Why is this in quotes? Dagroth, cite your source. That's got big Japanese VTuber energy. It's this link today. Let's see here. Good morning, little American. Did you dream of burgers and cola tonight? Many burgers, yeehaw. Yeehaw is a cute sound that Americans make. Too true. They get it. I'm always out here saying this. Alright, let's see how fire does. Let's hit him with the flamberge and see if that's better. Seems pretty equal. Not all Americans say yeehaw. Sounds like you're not a real, true, red-blooded American, Sizzle. Sounds to me like you're a commie. Not like commie, different commie. Hey, you get back here. Maybe the fire weapon is actually effective. It seems like we're dealing a decent amount of damage. Like, not an overwhelmingly exceptional amount, but some. You wouldn't want to fight Uriah. He looks frail. How dare you? I'm just a little guy. I am 6 feet tall and 120 pounds of pure twisted steel and sex appeal. The average American is twice my weight and girth. 120, good lord, you're like, yeah. Just line me up on a normal spot. Close enough. As the music kicks on, you feel heavily offended and want to fight Uriah instantly. Don't you worry, Sizzle. I see every message. Except all those ones I don't see. I see them all, unless I don't see them. I see 100% of the messages I respond to. Too true. See, you get it. All right. Oh golly, he can hit me even up here. I was hoping I was safe up here. It turns out you are never safe from Dancing Man. Okay, yeah. Fire is doing a boatload more damage. I gotta say, I would at no point describe myself as a proud American. I have a lot of disdain, disappointment, and vitriol toward this country, but it's the one I live in, so you gotta make the best of it. Legally, people are not allowed to move. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this. Oh, hey, look, this door's open now. Neat. I think I need to utilize the jumping attack more. It seems like with the jumping attack, it does damage every frame, which is kind of, oh god, which is kind of insane. Hey, buddy, maybe stop. Oh, I'm having a terrible time right now. Good golly, I am in fact being given the business. You know, it might be a good thing that we went and bought a, an absurd number of potions. He just keeps going. He just keeps going. What in the world? How does he have so much health? Wow. All right. That's kind of crazy. This guy has crazy good stamina, that's what I'm saying. Able to leap to his feet while wearing full plate armor, average adventurers. Having to drink potions. See, we're not like average adventurers. We went to the potion seller and asked for his strongest potions, and he gave them to us. Woo! We went up to him and said, "Potion seller, I am going into battle and require your strongest potions." And he said, "Okay." And then we bought potions and we went into battle and everyone was happy. Insert 4 light gems. Hold up, what was that quest? Yada yada yada. The gigantic wall blocks the way. Find a way to destroy it. Okay. Ah, yes. Man, is this gonna go the way of all Might and Magic games and go from fantasy into sci fantasy? It looks like we're generating future technologies. God, that explosion radius is insane. Oof. So let's maybe put up a regen. The Might and Magic series has always been fantasy with a splash of sci-fi. It's always in the last act. It's always in the final act of a Might and Magic game that you end up going into space and getting laser guns and things. Okay. Oh, whoops, I already had regen up. I didn't need to cast another stack. Oh, good, I can just walk right, okay. Real fake door. Everyone, another real fake door. Oh God, this is bad. Oh God, this is really bad. Come fight me in the pit like a real man. That was good. Real fake door hours. Do you know where your real door is? It is 11:18 a.m. Do you know where your door is? Really? That's not climbable? I would have bet you anything that that right there was a climbable wall. Well, sometimes you never really encounter it without realizing it. Like the angels are actually synths and the devils are actually off-planet creatures. It's always... I always hate when fantasy properties go sci-fi in their final act. There we are. Sizzle out here with the little guy. Look at him, so small. Ow. Man, you can't always be the little guy, guys. The people, they really want to hoard their little guys. They're not even willing to spend a penny on little guys. Not even a one.
My only regret is that I have bonitis.
Out here removing the skeleton. It's been so long. It's been 80 years since the skeleton has been removed. But finally, no more scary stream. Honestly, I've forgotten what a lot of my, oops, wrong button. I have forgotten what a lot of my skeleton removal alerts are. You were gonna threaten to remove the skeleton if you were the next little guy again. But now you can't. You can still technically try to remove the skeleton. It'll be a waste of your channel points, but you can do it. You should re-add the skeleton and then remove it again later. Man, that's got big Alex energy. All too often she's came in here, shared her sub message, said one thing, removed the skeleton, brought the skeleton back, and then left. Oh, there was just a button here that I didn't see. Okay. I was too busy being a 70s millionaire that I forgot to cure my bonitis. Okay. We've once again found the Loops brother. But where? Where might the Loops take us? I think I need to look at walls more carefully. I'm assuming there are lots of buttons everywhere that I need to press. I'm always assuming there are more buttons for me to press. Map OP, man, I would love a map. The door shut behind me. Huzzah. Tally-ho. Alright, we're gonna press that. That's gonna open this door in here. Very briefly. I don't believe there's a map button. Is there a map in settings? No. In score? Also no. Oh man, Return to Citadel only took me 1 minute. Man, my score is insane. Out here with scores for days. The Loops will take us to the Thrasher party the enemies are hosting while playing this song. I've never understood how people can headbang while listening to music. Like, I jokingly just whipped my hair forward and back. And good golly, that did not feel good on the old neck. Every metal fan in the chat, we don't do it because it feels good. We do it for love of the music. What are the quests I currently have? The ice wall. A gigantic ice wall blocks your way. Find a way to destroy it. Fire. Fire is how I will destroy it. Travel to the glacier and get the star. Okay. Oh. Oh, hey, no door. This is the one with the button. Is this... Yeah, that just puts me back to where I've already been. Is the ice wall gone? Hold up here. Where is this gigantic ice wall they claim to have? Where is this proclaimed iced wall? Right there, and there's a big old crack in it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Hey y'all, we're in bad shape. Fuck you, man. Ah. That's legitimately upsetting. Alright. Oh, now we have to do it all again. What a rough area. Do it again, but better this time. Hey, on the bright side, we're at least, we're getting better at taking out these enemies. Weird concept, but when you do something multiple times, you get a little bit better at it. You never actually win. You just do a little better each time. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. God, there are so many of them. Ice golems everywhere. Golems everywhere. And not a Frodo in sight. I feel like Samwise Gamgee is an accent that or an impression rather, that I should really try to get better at. I had a friend when I was growing up that would do an absolutely phenomenal Samwise. Like, he hit you with the Mr. Frodo, and it got me every single time without fail. Yeah, I can't sip potions while I'm frozen. Okay. Alright. Always be jump slashing, I think, is the answer here. Never don't be jump slashing. You just chuck a snowball at me? Yeah, that's good. That's some good damage. I think the problem with the jump attack is just how much commitment it takes. Like, your jump input doesn't come out a good chunk of the time. Gee. I think Drake here would be great at monkey combat from Monkey Island. He's here for big ape gaming. Hitting him with that gee. Ow. First of all, ow. Second of all, stop. We can do a sippy. I'm very afraid of falling into the pit right now. Frankly, that pit terrifies me. Who are you? What do you want? Alright, we got a big boy. Can I? Oh god. Well, that idea's out the window. Heal up, heal up, heal up. There we are. Oof. All right. Every time, that's very scary. 2 more light gems. Now I think we need to go up to the the device. Was that a... No, that was an armor rune. Okay. Ow. Alright, we healing. You insert 4 light gems into the hopper. The generator. G is active. It's time. It's time for Big Gen gaming. Man, can we go back to the days when they, gave us like 100 save points in a row? Oh, I yearn for those times. Easy times. Simpler times. Yep, I can still just walk right through that gate. Wait for it. Wait for it. God, that screen shake is savage. Hey, hold up here, hold up. The heck's my fire rune? No wonder it took me so long to kill the little guy over there. Someone's out here stealing my fire runes. Alright, there we go. Did I already? Okay, I didn't pick that up already. So let's pop that, put the fire back on, and switch over to Heroism, Mana Shield, Holy Wrath. Ah, that's what Holy Wrath does. Okay. Show me Mana Shield. Okay, it just powers my shield. Heroism. Interesting. These are all fascinating spells. Can I put up another Heroism? Damn, Heroism is actually very cheap. Okay, I want to aggro one, but not both. Good, good. Oop, headphone fell out. Man, I'm a little chilly today. This might be a turn the heat up kind of day. I know the second that I turn the heat up, it's going to get way too hot in here and I'm going to be super uncomfortable for the rest of stream. Okay, so all Heroism does is boosts my max health, it would seem. Can I, and hear me out on this one, get a save point? You bastard. He loves doing the sidestep. can't just do that. You can't just sidestep everything. This little punk. No. Oh no. Hey y'all. This is bad. Okay, I got really scared there. Get over here, you little ice punk. You know what time it is. Heroism, heroism, heroism. Yeah, that's a surprisingly cheap spell. Ooh. 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 More health. Heroism, heroism, sis boom ba. Yay, save point! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to worry about losing progress again. But oh god, we are dropping so many frames. Oh no. Hey y'all, I didn't even realize it. Well, you guys know the rules. If we're dropping frames, then we're going over to the PC scene and we're gonna start rating titles. We will rate titles until the internet decides to fix itself. All right, let's see here. Finished games. What are we at? Legend of Mana. Legend of Mana is a great game. I was talking about this earlier today. I think gameplay is a 9. Visually, probably about an 8. Music is also an 8. Story is the part that I didn't really care about. We're going to give that a 6. Wow factor for that game is a 10. Difficulty of 2. It is so unbelievably easy. Discworld. Gameplay of Discworld is just like your classic point-and-click adventure game. There is nothing all too special going on here. I think gameplay-wise, probably a 4 with a few pretty tough logic puzzles that require some ridiculous moon logic. Graphics, the game looks fine. It looks about what you would expect for that era of point-and-click adventure games. Probably about a 6. Music for the game, the music wasn't very good. We'll give it a 3. The story, I don't know if all of Discworld's story is like Discworld 2 Mortality Bites, but let me tell you, I didn't really care much for the story. It was very zany, over the top.